It is now my honor to invite His Excellency Taye Selasie, President of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia.
Thank you very much. All leaders are not tall. Your Excellency William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and champion of the Africa Union institutional reforms, Excellencies, Heads of State and Government, Your Excellency Musa Faki Mohammed, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, distinguished ministers and delegates, and ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to express my sincere gratitude to the people and government of the Republic of Kenya for the warm and gracious hospitality extended to me and my delegation. And I would also like to extend a warm greetings from your friend, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, who couldn't be with us today due to an annual party congress that's taking place in Addis. I would also like to commend President Ruto for his exemplary leadership and steadfast commitment to advancing our collective goals, as well as for providing comprehensive update on the progress of the African Union institutional reform. We acknowledge with appreciation the invaluable contribution of the former champion of this reform, His Excellency President Paul Kagame, for laying a robust foundation upon which we can pursue our objective in building a strong institution. Excellencies, as we reflect on our reform journey, it is important to acknowledge the significant efforts we have made, particularly in structuring key African Union institutions. We have streamlined our summits, reformed our commissions, and rationalized the work of our key organs. Furthermore, streamlining our working methods is crucial for enhancing efficiency. Our commitment to ownership and accountability is evident in initiatives like the F-15 Finance Ministers Committee, the Revitalized Peace Fund exceeding, as mentioned earlier, $400 million demonstrates our collective resolve as well. Excellencies, while acknowledging the strides that we have made, we recognize that significant challenges remain in fully realizing the African Union's potentials. I wish, along this line, to emphasize on the following 5 key points. The first one is a question of inclusivity. This retreat provides a crucial framework for building consensus and engaging in meaningful discussion on the priorities of key reforms. While this platform undoubtedly provides significant impetus for AU reform, it will serve, Mr. President, as a foundation for a more robust and inclusive engagement with all member states, ensuring that their valuable contributions are effectively incorporated into the reform process. Second, probably a question that is pretty much dear to us is a question of financial sovereignty. The new global geopolitical and economic landscape and the weakening of multilateralism underscores the urgent necessity of the African Union reform agenda. Self-sufficiency, not merely in innovative financing mechanisms, but also in cultivating an enabling environment across diverse sectors is imperative. Excellencies, recommitment is insufficient. We must treat this reform as a matter of the survival of this very institution. On a personal note, the recent inauguration of Ethiopia's restored national palace, standing in front of the African Hall, serves as a touching reminder of the immense time, dedication, and visionary thinking invested by our forefathers in establishing the African Union, the first continental organization. Jomo Kenyatta, Kwame Nkrumah, Haile Selasie, Secretary Gamal Abdel Nasser, and many more. Endeavor was a Herculean task, and our reform agenda, if not more demanding, is certainly no less daunting. Our union can stand on its feet only if we can meet the goals we set to cover 75% of our program budget and 25% of peace support mission. In this connection, we have to advance creative financing, including by encouraging private investment from our continent. Third, prioritizing and streamlining the EU agendas. If we want to ensure a laser-focused sight on critical reform areas, maximize impact, and effectively allocate resources, prioritizing and streamlining the EU's agenda is of a paramount importance. It is also equally important to make sure we pursue a comprehensive study on the division of labor among the EU regional economic communities and member states must remain a priority. Fourthly, fostering a culture of strong dialogue. Regular and in-depth discussion, as we are doing today, such as the one we are partaking, are vital. This approach will also facilitate the effective support of my brother, President Ruto, in championing the Africa Union reform agenda. Moreover, we need to further foster a strong political will for the successful implementation of this reform agenda. Fifth, enhancing the coherence and synergy of EU initiative on the global stage. While we have successfully articulated our collective interest on the global stage, challenges remain in ensuring that our various initiatives are effectively coordinated and mutually reinforcing. We must strive for greater coherence and synergy to maximize our impact on global issues. At this particular moment, I would like to welcome the progress made in securing predictable and sustainable financing for EU-led peace support operation through UN assessed contribution through the adoption of United Nations Security Council Resolution 2719/2023. One of the critical shortcomings in considering this partnership is the fact that the EU doesn't have a dedicated peace support operation directorate, as we have at the United Nations. Therefore, it is critically urgent and important that we have to put in place a structure that reflects the UN Security Council resolution, particularly the peace support operation. In conclusion, a robust and concerted effort from all stakeholders to achieve tangible outcomes through the effective implementation of the reform agenda is imperative. The success of this endeavor hinges upon our collective political will. Let us therefore work together to ensure that the African Union emerges as a stronger, more unified, well-equipped, effective institution to address the challenges of the 21st century. I reaffirm Ethiopia's full support to Your Excellency, President Ruto. I have heard your deep introspection, your thoughts, and forward-looking proposals, and I assure you that you have our full support, and I wish you a successful implementation of the African institutional reform agenda. Asante sana, I thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me invite His Excellency John Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency William Ruto, Your Excellencies, heads of state and government here present, Your Excellency, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, Honorable Ministers of State here present, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure and honor to join you on this august occasion where we gather to interrogate a very important issue, such as the journey of the African Union towards the attainment of its revised objective, the Agenda 2063, having attained the initial aim of our founding fathers, which is liberation from colonial rule. Before I proceed, allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to my dear brother His Excellency William Ruto, for the invitation, as well as the warm and cordial reception that has been accorded us since our arrival in this second home of ours, the beautiful city of Nairobi, a land that embodies the spirit of Africa's resilience and innovation. And I thank the organizers for convening this crucial retreat at such a pivotal time in the journey of our dear African Union. President Ruto, my heart has indeed